In this podcast episode, Shyam Sankar, CTO and Executive Vice President at Palantir Technologies, discusses a wide range of topics, including artificial intelligence, AI, and its impact on the American workforce, government and military modernization, industrial base revitalization, defense innovation, and geopolitical tensions around the world. He shares insights on AI adoption, education in the AI era, defense industry reform, and the importance of unity and national purpose amid growing international conflict and technological competition. Shyam opens with his perspective on the future of AI as a tool to empower rather than replace the American worker. He rejects the common polarized narratives of AI causing mass unemployment or creating utopian abundance, emphasizing instead human agency in how AI is applied. AI should be seen as an Iron Man suit enhancing workers' productivity rather than a headless machine causing dystopia. Shyam stresses the importance of listening to frontline American workers, whether factory operators, nurses, or technicians, who experience AI's real impact on jobs and optimism about their children's future. He underscores that AI doesn't operate independently. Humans wield it with intent, and decisions made daily will shape whether AI builds prosperity or fuels addiction and sloth. Addressing concerns from parents about what children need to learn in an AI-driven world, Shyam advises cultivating both specific domain expertise and fluency in using AI as a tool. He warns against restricting AI access in schools, arguing instead that early experimentation, even if imperfect, allows students to progress from relying on AI for simple tasks to using it as an intellectual partner. Children's natural curiosity and willingness to get their hands dirty with technology mirror the American entrepreneurial spirit, which is essential for future success. Education should focus less on memorizing obsolete skills and more on learning to harness AI creatively and effectively. Shyam discusses tangible AI use cases today, highlighting how AI is transforming industries by dramatically reducing learning curves and increasing productivity. For example, Panasonic Energy has shortened the training for battery plant operators from 3 years to 3 months, leading to higher employment. He distinguishes trivial consumer AI applications, like managing bills or emails, from profound enterprise-level changes that reindustrialize America by empowering workers to do much more. He credits AI with reversing managerial bureaucracy trends by putting power back in the hands of frontline workers, but acknowledges this shift will face resistance, especially from middle management. When confronted about AI reliability and mistakes, Shyam cautions against blind trust in AI outputs, comparing the relationship to working with a new teammate who requires earning credibility over time. He advocates rolling up one's sleeves, testing, and continuously evaluating AI models to determine areas where they provide genuine value. Users must maintain domain expertise and skepticism to avoid being misled. Trust is a dynamic process built through ongoing collaboration, similar to developing understanding and faith in human colleagues. Shyam places great emphasis on the critical link between national security and economic prosperity. He laments the erosion of the American industrial base over decades of globalization and policy decisions that offshored manufacturing and strategic supply chains, including pharmaceuticals and rare earth minerals. This vulnerability undermines both wartime readiness and civilian well-being. He praises recent Pentagon reforms aimed at acquisition flexibility and innovation, exemplified by the willingness to back mavericks and embrace riskier, heterodox approaches. Strengthening sovereign manufacturing capabilities is a form of deterrence that ensures America can sustain conflicts without crippling shortages. A key initiative Shyam highlights is Detachment 2011, a pioneering Army Reserve unit that connects Silicon Valley technologists with military needs to foster mutual learning and talent development. Alongside this, Palantir runs the American Tech Fellowship, training veterans and active service members with no prior coding backgrounds to build AI applications in their fields. These programs exemplify a new civil-military fusion model focused on empowering technically skilled individuals closest to operational problems. Shyam emphasizes the talent pool is vast. The challenge is removing bureaucratic shackles so expertise can be applied effectively. Shyam recounts the story of Colonel Drew Cooker, a Marine intelligence officer who championed Project Maven, the Pentagon's first major operational AI effort for targeting and battlefield decision-making, despite significant pushback and personal attacks. Kukor's combination of operator insight, acquisition savvy, and technical acumen enabled collaboration with Silicon Valley companies to deliver game-changing military capabilities, decreasing targeting times from 12 minutes to under 2 minutes. The project symbolizes the kind of rebel genius spirit America needs to overcome bureaucratic inertia and maintain a technological edge. Discussing current global tensions, Shyam identifies China as the primary strategic challenge, with Russia's invasion of Ukraine and other regional conflicts serving as dangerous preludes to larger potential wars. He warns that China's tactics include covert hostile actions such as agricultural sabotage and infrastructure infiltration through seemingly innocuous channels like shipping containers. Emerging asymmetric warfare techniques, like Ukrainian drone swarm attacks, illustrate increasingly decentralized and low-cost means to challenge traditional military power. Shyam stresses the urgent need for modernization, resilience, and layered deterrence to prevent escalation to major conflict. Shyam critiques the outdated acquisition and development culture that slowed American adaptation, especially regarding unmanned systems and software-driven platforms. He calls for embracing chaotic, fast-paced innovation with multiple competing programs, learning from historical precedents like World War II and space race approaches. The focus should be on agility, how fast weapon systems can evolve in response to changing threats, rather than on long, rigid development cycles. He praises recent progress integrating combat arms personnel with technical literacy to co-design adaptable weapons and fight with software as a weapon system. Beyond technical and strategic issues, Shyam highlights the vital importance of restoring national unity and pride. He laments the erosion of cohesive storytelling in media that once celebrated American values and heroes, which cultivated an optimistic vision of the future rooted in science, technology, and shared purpose. Shyam sees this as essential soft power that binds society and motivates investments in defense and innovation. The opposing forces of cynicism and defeatism, or nihilism, must be combated with compelling narratives that celebrate capacity, resilience, and collective progress. Positive stories about new innovators like Isaiah, Brandon, and others inspire confidence in America's ability to mobilize and lead. Shyam expresses a personal connection to the power of cultural narratives, crediting his upbringing near the Space Coast and exposure to space launches for inspiring his career. He underscores how early role models invested kids with pride in their nation's achievements, regardless of political divides. He advocates for media that features relatable, driven, visionary individuals rather than anti-heroes to foster belief in individual and national potential. Renewed American confidence, along with a willingness to innovate and let people cook, is the antidote to current fragmentation and essential for future readiness. Despite global instability, Shyam remains an optimist, believing America is better positioned than many realize to deter a large-scale war with credible threat and technological superiority. He emphasizes preparedness as a continuous process, buying years through relentless modernization and innovation to maintain deterrence. He warns against complacency, but sees the current momentum in reforms, technological adoption, and talent empowerment as reasons for hope. Ultimately, success hinges on grit, leadership willing to disrupt outdated systems, and a deeply embedded culture that prizes winning above bureaucratic ease.